Assalamu alaikum everyone and welcome to another episode of Give It a Thought. Have you ever got stuck when your teacher asks you to write something in English? Creative writing is pretty challenging for a lot of people, but almost anyone can improve their writing skills by understanding few basic techniques. So, in today's show, I will be sharing these helpful tips regarding creative writing, and for that, I am having Nazia Aziz with me. Nazia Aziz has embarked on a successful journey as a freelance SEO writer, copywriter, resume writer, corporate communication training, and blogger. She is a passionate learner and trainer of the English language and has created and chaired many corporate and teacher training courses at the national and international level in different disciplines. Welcome to my show, Nazia. How are you?
I'm good, Nida. Assalamu alaikum, everyone. And Nida, thank you so much for providing me with this opportunity. I'm sincerely thankful to you, and I'm touched beyond words by your introduction. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Nazia, what are you sharing with us today?
Actually, as we have decided the topic of creative writing, and this is my main area of teaching and learning. So today I'm going to share a few creative writing tips that will obviously not enough, but it will capture the whole scenario that how and why creative writing can be taken as an advanced creative writing. So I'm going to share with my tips that start my presentation with the introduction of creative writing.
Hmm.
Basically, creative writing is a skill that should be understood as a discipline, as
Okay.
we take as math, biology, science, computer science, Urdu, whatever the disciplines we are having in our academic areas. So
Hmm.
creative writing is also a discipline. It has particular rules, particular grammar skills, advanced grammar skills. You need to have improved word choice. It is a passion of practice, basically. So,
Right.
creative writing, and I just want to add here one thing that don't think of that I'm talking very difficult things. These all skills, everyone has these kind of skills in their personality, but only the thing is that don't take creative writing as a simple task. Just take it as a proper discipline and proper rules and proper practice to reach up to the advanced level. So these
Right.
are the creative writing. This is the creative writing introduction, a short introduction. Now I'm going to start with the few tips that I have designed for you in a form of PowerPoint presentation. So
Right.
my first so my first
Vocabulary
tip
or word
is,
choice.
yes, vocabulary or word choice. So this is the main area. Obviously, whenever you find someone in English language learning, you 99% you almost heard of this thing that we have weak vocabulary, or we have not enough words to speak or to write. So
Hmm.
this is the main area of creative writing. Either you are speaking, either you are writing. If you are a digital storytelling, then also you need to have this vocabulary or the word choice. So the word choice, normally what we do, we take it as we write something with the simple vocabulary. We walk, we sit, we look, we say something, we create something. So what we need to do, we need to use improved word choice, and this needs particular practice. And
Hmm.
how I can explain this through my examples, you can see here that I have
Okay,
used
Nazia,
here
how
an
can we? There's a
example.
question. How can we increase our vocabulary? What are the tips to increase the vocabulary?
Okay, fine. So let me finish with the example. Then
Okay.
my second tip will tell you how you will improve your vocabulary. Okay.
Fine.
So
Fine.
I have written here the example with the simple words. You can see here. Uh, uh, Frank walked into the room looked at his watch and said, I am late. You can see here the normal vocabulary: walk, look,
Hmm.
and said. And in the second line, I have written the same sentence with the improved word choice, or you can say it's strong vocabulary. Frank flew in
Right.
the room, glanced at his watch, and exclaimed, I'm late. Here I want, it's though it's not in my PPT slide, but I can add here one very important thing, that if you are walking uh, quickly, there is
Hmm.
another word. You are striding. If you are walking in a relaxed way, but if you are walking in a relaxed way, you are strolling. But if you are walking in a slow but in a tiring way, so you are flushed. So there are different terms. There are thousands of words to describe each and every action, and you need to learn that for your creative writing. So now,
Amazing.
up to your
No, no,
question,
fine.
Nida,
No, no, fine.
how we
Carry on,
can
please.
G. How we can improve our vocabulary. This is tip number two. It is the study of collocation. If you want
Right.
to master your skill, if you want to master like a native speaker, you need to focus on collocations. You need to learn what are collocations. It is not a very scientific term. It's very
Hmm.
simple thing that we normally use in our daily life. It is
Hmm.
basically a just a position of habitual forming, pairing of the words. Means how two words go together. If we want to make a phone call, so
Hmm.
we can't say that we are going to do a call. We are going to make a call. Make is
Fine.
a combination or is a pair of make a phone call. You can't say
Right.
this that I'm going to do a phone call. So it is the wrong. So collocation is basically the perfect combination. Yes, you need
Right.
time. You need time
Okay.
to understand the concept of the collocations.
Hmm.
As we have not much
Hmm.
time, so I just try to squeeze it into one slide.
Hmm.
If I'm not going to read all the examples, but yes, few important. If there is a uh, I just wanted to tell you in Urdu कि अगर खराब चीज खाने की कोई होती है, normally what we use rotten. ठीक है?
Right.
So rotten is, yes, it's okay if you use with any edible thing, but there is a difference. If we talk about the butter, kharab butter, it's rotten, it's okay, but the actual pair with the butter is rancid butter. Okay,
Okay.
so this is the particular specification of collocations. As much as you know and learn about collocations, you will be mastering your um, uh, speaking, your listening, your writing skills like a native speaker. For
Right. And you will be
being a
more able
native,
to express yourself in a more better way.
not
You
in
can
more
express.
better way, in a
Okay.
proper way, in a
Okay,
proper
fine.
way like native speakers. Okay,
Right.
so this
Right.
is the main important thing, and I am surprised and I am too much shocked that majority of the people here, if I say 99% of people, they do not know about the qualifications. They don't
Yes.
know. Yes, if you
In,
find someone with very good expressions, with very
hmm.
good English, the only
Hmm.
reason behind that would be that person would be a very good reader, but not the learner.
Right. And in the very simple way, we can say that two or more words that often go together are known as collocations, right?
Exactly. Exactly. So you can see here, you can take the screenshot and then you can find these things. Yes, I just want to hear one tip. If you do not know any word, how to write a single particular sentence, what you can do, you can write that particular word in Google and write beside that word uh, collocation and hit the search bar. You will find a lot of combination of the collocations: adjective, noun collocation, noun verb collocation. Means the perfect match that
Okay.
you need to use in your creative writing, and that touch upon the advanced creative writing, the last level of your writing.
Right.
Okay,
Tip
so
number three
this
now.
is your question that you have asked me, okay, how to improve vocabulary. So this is the only single thing, that is the only single thing I must say. Okay.
Correct.
So this is the tip number three, adjectives and adverbs. You know
Hmm.
that creative writing is a part of grammar is the part of your creative writing. It is
Hmm.
an essential part, and the grammatical placement of these adjectives and adverbs is a very, very, very important thing. I'm saying. I just quote one thing: ke, if you do not know what is the exactly placement of adjectives and adverbs, you can't be
Hmm.
a good writer.
Okay.
How? You can see here in the slide in the example. I have written three examples here, but I'm going to read only one, that they set off on a cold winter morning. It is a simple sentence without having any adjective or
Hmm.
adverb. So
Right.
you can see the next sentence. They set off excitedly. Set off means verb, and the
Hmm.
adverb is defining verb properly. How they set off? They set off excitedly
Hmm.
on a bitterly cold winter morning. What kind of cold winter morning? Bitterly
Hmm.
cold means very, very, very cold. It could be a
Right.
common cold winter day. So you see, there is a huge difference in both of the sentences.
Perfect. Tip number
Okay.
4. Yes.
Yes. So this is, I'm going now moving on to tip number four. Yes. After collocations, what I'm going to focus on sentence structure. What I must
Right.
say, if you have a perfect knowledge of collocation, if you have perfect grammatical skills, if you have perfect choice of words, but
Hmm.
if you do not follow the perfect sentence structure or a
Hmm.
variety of sentence structure, you can't be a good creative writer. How? You
Right.
can see that.
Hmm.
And believe
Okay.
me, if you only take the screenshot of my this slide and start practicing your sentence structure, you will be uh, empowering your creative writing in few days. Because normally what we do, we start sentences with subject: he, she,
Right.
it, I, the school, the bus, the house, the poetry, novel, whatever the subject is. So
Right.
always using I, it is not a good thing. You need to create a different sentence structure, and you can see here I have written here almost six or five sentences here with different
Hmm.
starters. ING starters running first I have written the simple sentence. He runs an ad agency. It is a simple
Hmm.
sentence. Now,
Hmm.
how you can create a different sentence structure by using different strategies? ING sentences. Running an ad agency, he set an example of hardworking. EG sentences, worked hard. He had embarked uh, uh, on a successful journey. Here, I want to add one thing: punctuation is top most important. Yes,
Right.
there is a variety of sentence, but here in the sentence structure, you only need when, using when in your mind. Since last year, he has been running an ad agency. Using where sentences at the top floor of the busiest shopping plaza, he runs an ad agency. Using ly words splendidly, he runs an ad agency. You can see the variety of. So
Amazing.
there,
Right.
creative writing is a combination of the sentence structure also.
Right.
So these are the tip. This is the tip number five. You must say that tip number five is, I'm not going to talk much about that, but the reason is that but this is not the reason that these are not important. But yes, it needs a very rigorous practice. Literary devices. You can't create a single piece of creative writing without using those. Yes, you can create, but again, it is not your wouldn't be your advanced level. So you need to create a
Right.
list of strategies.
Hmm.
You need to practice a list of strategies that should be using in your creative writing, and you can see here are the examples. You can
Right.
see I have used one
So there are examples.
example simple here. If you are writing his arms were weak, it's okay. It's nothing very
Simile,
fantastic or
metaphor.
creating any emotion or sensation among that. If you write his arms were weak and felt like noodles, simile, you can really imagine that how the arms are weaker, how much the arms are weaker, only due to the use of simile. Okay. In the same manner, metaphor, the smoke was cotton balls billowing from the chimney. Now you can well imagine how the smoke was coming out from the chimney. It is like a cotton ball. It's a metaphor. So there are different literary examples. There are almost 25 literary devices. I have just jotted down here the two or three main devices that people usually know. So this is my last, but not
Right.
least, obviously, the tip number 6 is, if you want to be a good writer, you need to be a good reader. Actually, in
Right.
when I was preparing my presentation, I want to keep it in as a first step. But then I thought that everyone you listen from everyone's mouth. If you want, you need to read to create your writing skills. So I thought that people should be thinking of that. It is always a very common thing that we are hearing from everyone. So I have
Right.
kept it at the end. You can be focused that yes, with the reading, all those strategies, if you know that, then through reading you can improve your creative writing
Okay.
skills.
Fine.
So reading is the
Fine.
topmost important in everything, all the strategies with reading, and through those strategies you can be a good creative writer.
Right,
Yes, Nazia.
wonderful. Thank you so very much, Nazia, for sharing such wonderful techniques of creative writing with us today. I hope that students everywhere have learned a lot today. And thank you so very much, Nazia. We will, inshallah ta'ala, will have another session with you very soon, and we will learn
Inshallah.
more about the different things regarding the writing skills and the resume writer, as you have conducted so many workshops regarding different disciplines.
Exactly,
So we will
exactly.
inshallah definitely have another session with you. Thank you for your time.
Oh, thank you so much.
Allah Hafiz.
Thank you so much.
Don't
Allah
don't forget
Hafiz.
to like and subscribe my YouTube channel. Stay tuned. Allah Hafiz.